Fine, you know what we're recording. Caution is out, huh? Caution is out. Roll against for of course. Well, this is part 6.
This is the makings of the wildest ride you've ever witnessed.
Any questions?
Laps to go. What would you like to do here?
Yeah, this is interesting, Mike, because we're still a ways away from the window opening to be able to make it to the end, about anywhere from 12 to 14 laps. But you know what? With 23 drivers on the lead lap, if I'm near the back, I'm coming and getting fuel. That way I've got to take less fuel under the green flag pit stop that comes up a little later.
Well, yeah, if you get stuck in that green flag pit stop scenario like we saw earlier, we saw Joey Logano and a lot of those Fords get kind of out by themselves because they had clean pit stops and they were able to do the things that they needed to do. We see Ryan Blaney dive down on the pit road.
Blaney, Cindric, and others coming this time. You like that strategy?
I think at this particular point I do, because of the fact that it keeps the car full of fuel and you're just trying to time it so that you have a quicker stop at the end of this race. So if it goes green, you want to have the quickest stop possible in order to lose as little time as possible to get back up on the racetrack.
This is part 6 right here.
All I heard there was, if it goes green.
I'm not. No chance, you're saying?
Well, we'll see.
Fuel only here. This is why you save when you can. The more you save, the quicker your pit stop. You gain a lot of ground right here in the pits, free of charge, if you did a good job saving.
They're working the left side of Chris Buescher's car, trying to get things all straightened out there. Right side tires for Austin Dillon, 4 tires for John Hunter Nemechek and Ryan Preece.
Just shows you how tough these cars are, Kevin. That's 2 race cars that were involved in a pretty significant impact off of 2 in that last caution, and both of them are still running.
Yep.
So Todd Gilliland, 3rd generation racer, is the leader in Atlanta, 83 to go.
By the way,
you're looking at the fastest, easiest way to get a perfect beard. Just for men, beard and brow color. Instantly covers grays and fills in patchy areas. Lasts till you wash it out. Guys are saying there's nothing easier.
One back.
When caution for no reason, I forgot because there should be light thing.
At the 2s, Todd Gilliland to the inside.
Very important choice now. Getting down to the closing laps of this thing. Where do I want to be? Who do I want to be there with?
My name is Gabriel.
Ty Gibbs will
My name is
start in
Gabriel
the back. He drove through too many boxes on the way into his pit.
And I'm in 6th
He was
grade.
13th.
Yeah, I'm in 6th grade.
Ryan Blaney is the first car in line that just stopped on this caution. He is in 10th place. What's the plan?
NASCAR. Yeah, my favorite sport is NASCAR. My name is Gabriel. I'm 12 years old. I'm 6 years old. I'm in 6th grade. My favorite sport, well, I'm watching right now.
And what if Kyle Busch just got back on the lead lap with the free pass?
If you have seen
So a lot of these drivers at the tail end of the lead lap. Larry, do they have a chance to make it without stopping again?
Austin Hill, last night in the Xfinity Series race, made a believer out of me. I'm not going to rule it out. Absolutely not. Totally agree. And what a job. Like his teammate, everybody ran out of gas except for him. Not only did he save enough to get to the checkered flag, had a huge burnout, did a good job saving.
Well, this comes down to the driver. You're going to hear, or you probably heard Kyle Busch's car shut off, and they'll shut the car off, coast with the clutch in, let it pop back out of gear, turn the car back on, and the other thing that they're going to do is they're going to come and try to go half throttle, 60% throttle, in order to put themselves in a position to hear the crew chief say, all right, you're good to go.
This is where experience is going to start paying off. 80 laps to go.
Green flag back in the air.
Gilliland, Hamlin, take him back to green.
Back in the way, boys.
Keeping the track position, knowing when to save and when not to, that's where experience really pays off.
Well, and just like last week, if you're in a position to where you know you can't make it, you want to run this pace as hard as you can run it. You want to push the thing as fast as it'll go at the front of the field, so that the guys at the back either get detached from that draft and things start to spread out,
Today
or have
we
to
had
pit
the big
themselves.
one,
That's
and
right.
now we're here today, and now we're here a couple hours away.
Todd Gillen, cannot say enough about him. Awesome job. They brought both of those cars are extremely
And Todd
fast.
Gillen has dominated
Looks really
so
good out
far
front.
here in Atlanta.
Todd Gillen.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be corny, but I am.
Not only has he set a career high for leading laps,
He's dominated.
he's led the most laps today of
51.
anyone.
He's dominated so far here in Atlanta. He might
Led
win
the most laps. Teammate set on the pole.
We got for yesterday.
Job well done.
Yeah,
Might not lead the next one, though. Truex, that bottom feeder again.
Let's go left in this race.
Clear up. Look at this 14 car Chase Briscoe back. Short run speed galore, Kevin.
They started the McDowell stage
Well,
1.
and right at the beginning of these runs, it allows you to play that checkup and go on the bottom of the racetrack and be able to pass 2 or 3 cars at a time. But when you don't clear them like he didn't clear them, and they decide to get more organized, then it kind of puts you at a disadvantage. But these first couple laps is the time to make up ground on the bottom.
Look at this, Kevin. What's it like racing this car here in this late afternoon sun?
Well, as Clint would tell you, I was half blind anyway. So, but this is one of the worst racetracks going into turn 1 with that glare.
There we go. There we go.
All those pits and grime, and I know you just got a fresh tear off from the
That's quite forgiving, though. Not getting the read.
But as you go into turn 1, it gets really, really hard to see, and you have to start picking markers off the wall or just go off of instinct as you go into the corner, because right about here, it gets really bright, and that camera doesn't do it justice from inside the car.
Sunset about 40 minutes away.
It's going to get worse, too, as the sun gets lower.
5:47 right now. That's me. Go down 6:07.
Martin Truex. Now caught on the top side as Gilliland comes back for the lead.
Back up. Clear up. Good job, Todd Gillen. Here comes Keselowski back too.
Dominating so far here in
He just keeps hanging around, Clint.
Sure does. That 5 car had trouble in the pit area with the lug nut. Couldn't get the left rear off. Got that fixed, remedied, and it's right back to the front. Kyle Larson. The 14 Chase Briscoe.
Right there. That's what I say.
Again, that short run speed, it really takes off good. Seems like he gets in trouble, falls off a little faster than most. Keeping that track position steady and strong on that's going to help that scenario. Crossover Luke Cindric, the inside of Suarez.
Yeah, that's going to hurt that whole inside line.
The slide jobs clear again. Truex on Gilliland.
Speed of Ford. And look at all the field cars right here.
All one big pack now, with 23 of those being lead lap cars. Martin Truex